Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower.
And this is
IFXtra.
So how is everyone this week? Have you had a busy week? What's the weather been like? Ooh, we've been busy, haven't we? Been at work, doing stuff. We had alpacas come into the home where I work, and it was amazing. We had Carlos and we had Teddy, and they just love it when people put their arms around them and cuddle them. And Carlos likes to sit down and watch the telly with people, apparently. They're so cute, and the residents love them. Apart from True, who hated it, and they ran away.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that before.
Yeah, they were true. They didn't like it. Yeah, but it was very, very, very cute. So, what have you been up to this week?
Mostly cat stuff.
Yeah, oh God, cats at the vet.
Yeah, we've been to the vets 3 times in the last week. Cats. They're both okay. It's Grumble's got this overactive thyroid thing, and they think Dave might have it too. So we had to take him up they were supposed to be having their vaccinations, and this is how this all started. And then they couldn't take a blood sample from him because he was overexcited, let's say, because he gets very wriggly at the vet. So they gave us like a little chill out thing to give him, and said, well, can you bring him back tomorrow? Give him this 2 hours before. And it was great. Like he wasn't all stressed out in the car and things. It was all good. Got him there. And then they had an emergency case come in. So they had to drop everything and do that. And they said, oh, if you want to go home, we'll give you a call when he's ready. And then they called and they were like, yeah, it kind of took quite a while to sort out this thing, and the pill had worn off. He was a little bit wriggly, so we couldn't do it. Can you bring him in tomorrow? So then we had
another chill pill.
Yeah. So
poor Dave, he's been dopey all week.
So he's all sorted. They got the stuff in. We're gonna see the test results. Maybe start buying twice as much thyroid stuff.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, expensive cat week.
Really?
But yeah. Anyway, so cats, yes, but also bit of interference, bit of client stuff. I got 2 things now that are going to be out of the way, hopefully client-wise. I'm going to do more interference next week, and I'm thinking, where are we? It's the end of September now. I'm hoping we'll maybe get people on it, playing about with it by the end of next month, when I've done a few other bits. But yeah, the whole thing's dragged on for like 2 years. But
2 years?
Well, I don't know. There's just been so much stuff going on with like...
That's life, isn't it?
Yeah, so much life stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, bear with me. Getting there. It'll be good. Fun things.
Okay, why don't we go and see who won this week's awards? Pitch of the week this week goes to Sumo Legend for Michael Jackson shot an Imperial Cruiser toy. Yay! It just made me smile. It's nice to see, Star Wars and Michael Jackson together there. It's very cool. Well done, Sumo.
My favourite description this week was Smiling Bee Cuts a Sandwich by Millipede. Yeah, it's just a simple one of different people seeing different things in the picture. I just thought it had its sort of hand thing. Do bees have hands? Open on the top of the sandwich. It didn't occur to me that actually, yeah, that could be a knife and they're cutting the sandwich open. Nice work, Millipede.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Mr. Smoke for Freedom. That is such a brilliant way of depicting freedom. I just love it. Very deep. Well done, Mr. Smoke. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So in the forums I said, what do you wish was illegal? And I was talking about when you get to roundabout and people don't indicate and you don't know where they're going, and they turn off just before they get to you and think,
that roundabout down there.
Yeah, I could have gone.
Yeah.
So annoying. But any junction, anything like that, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But Callum said making phone calls on speaker while in public, like buses. Well, actually, sometimes it's quite interesting.
Well, I don't know about that. You know what I blame?
Yeah.
The Apprentice. Because they're always walking around like, oh yeah, we're on the way to the car and doing the stuff, and I don't know anything about business. Why am I on this TV program? I guess that's the point, really. Yeah, that's annoying. And NRSKD saying I'd also add loud music. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But they also say, I hope in future smoking gets eradicated. Already feels so bad to breathe secondhand smoke.
It's not good for you.
Doing it yourself and can't even quit must be horrible. Yeah, what's the side
exactly.
effects? Yeah, I mean, because we got the smoking ban indoors here.
Yeah, and quite often around doorways as well now. You're not allowed to smoke around the doorway.
Well, this was the thing, because it used to be, like, I've never smoked, but you'd go, I don't know, pub quiz or whatever. You're in the pub for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You come out, you smell the smoke because people are smoking in there. And it's so refreshing not having that. But the problem is everyone had to smoke outside. So they just all hang out
by the door.
right by the main entrance. And you have to walk through a big cloud of smoke going in and out. So then they've, now it's like, oh, it needs to be, X meters away or whatever. The thing...
I think we're getting there gradually, aren't we? They're trying to phase it out completely, aren't they, smoking?
You know what I find really weird?
What?
Like, sad, but also frustrating because it's a big waste of everyone's time. We go down to the hospital a lot for all kinds of things. We're always at the hospital. And one of the things you see if you're outside Lime building, like the bottom end of our hospital, a load of people smoking with, what do you call them, IV stands with red bags on. And it's like...
No, they weren't outside with the red bag.
No.
Have you seen a red bag outside? Oh, no. I'm sure it's just...
I mean, now that you say that, that shouldn't have been allowed.
No, that's allowed.
Because I remember being really surprised. Anyway, you see people getting cancer treatment and then just going outside and smoking. Anyway,
in the Chalmers and the dressing gown,
Sorry, going off on a massive tangent.
Yeah, anyway. Crazy owl lady, I'm with her in this. Neon headlights and loud exhaust both are super annoying. The neon lights blind me and the loud exhaust hurt my ears. Well, yeah. We've got a few loud exhausts around here, haven't we? One of them sets the doorbell off.
Yeah. We've got a vibration sensor on the door because for some reason people don't always press the bell. So I put a sensor on there so if people knock, it rings the doorbell. But this car is so loud that it sets that off.
Yeah. But those lights, I hate those lights.
Yeah.
They're really horrible, aren't they? They feel like they're cutting into your eyes.
I mean, we were just talking about it. I assume they're good for the person in the car, but just bad for literally everyone else around. MRC25 says, as for me, I think using gym equipment without wiping it after use should be illegal. It's so unsanitary. This is true. That's one of the things I used to hate when we used to go to the gym. The other gym,
you had to have a little towel, didn't you? And a lot of people didn't bother, but other gyms, they do it for you, don't they?
But the other thing at the gym is, well, two things really. People just leaving stuff all over the place. And when they say like, oh, don't like drop stuff on the floor, and you see these people all like, doing a whatever the thing is, like, oh, look at me, I'm lifting up the massive thing, and then they just chuck it on the ground like, oh, I'm so hard. And it's like, mate,
it just frightens you to death, doesn't
it? If you were all that, you'd have this strength left to put it down. What you're really saying is, you're a bit wussy.
You're not supposed to do that anyway, but the noise it makes. Somebody doesn't like go through the floor. Anyway, Milk Canuck says, so many, but here's one. There are entire city blocks decaying empty commercial buildings. No developers should be permitted to raise open land to build new commercial buildings or apartments. Yeah, you should use the existing buildings, yeah. Like we've got something in town.
Exactly, that's why I put this in.
Yeah.
So we've got a multi-storey car park in town. It's all right. It's a bit old, a bit dark. But they're building a new multi-storey car park, and the town is not big enough to need this. No. And I said, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? What's the point? So it now turns out that it's a two-part plan. They built this new car park, and they're going to take the old car park and rather than demolishing it, which, is what previously would happen, going to make it into flats. Yeah. And it kind of makes sense because you could like have a series of flats, so just chop it up in this car park. It's a great idea. Yeah.
Be interesting to see what it comes out like.
But exactly
drawings and everything.
Exactly what Muck Canuck said.
Exactly.
Why knock this down when you can repurpose it for something? So I was very impressed with that.
Yeah, I was quite impressed.
Council actually doing something good.
Yeah, cool. Okay, now we're going to see what we talk about next week in the forums. Tell us 2 places you'd love to visit in your lifetime and why. I really want to go to Japan for the scenery and the high-tech hustle and bustle of Tokyo. I'd also love to go to Canada, maybe travel across it by train. It looks so beautiful and I'm sure the food would be fab too. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget, tomorrow night there is no quiz, and there isn't one next week either.
Yes,
so
yes.
Our next quiz is going to be on the 13th of October.
Yeah.
But we had a quiz last week.
So basically, we're busy 2 Sundays in a row.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Sorry about that. So we did last week. We're not doing tomorrow. We're not doing a week tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everything back to normal on the 13th.
Yeah. We'll finish the season.
It'll be fine. Right. So that's what's happening tomorrow, as in nothing. But what happened last week?
Well, last week Darth won with 225. Right behind her was El Guapo with 223, and then Goose was third with 194.
Yeah, that was
not bad. Not too many over 200 there.
That was always the idea, wasn't it? You know, top ones get over 200. So yeah, I think that was quite nicely placed.
Yeah, we had interesting topics. One was about the Taj Mahal. That was interesting, wasn't it?
It was very educational.
And then a really fun round about Queen lyrics.
Yes.
Which most people got right all the way through, didn't they? I think?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. So that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. No, that's the wrong thing. I don't just autopilot sometimes. Join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building all this new stuff, got some cool new things I want to put in as well. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. Patrons get supporter status, so you get things like replays, you get extra game modes, all kinds of stuff like that. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Wow, that's the best bit. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye.